Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Codenames is kind of the party game right now. People love this game. It's super popular. You're seeing it at Walmart and Target now, and you can pretty much buy this game anywhere you want. So, of course, it's going to get the Disney treatment, right? Everything has to have the Disney treatment if it goes mainstream. And I think this is a really good mix with Disney. I think Codenames and Disney mix really well together. Disney has a lot of properties, the IP, a lot of different subtle things they can put in, not just the princesses and Mickey himself, but a lot of different things like going to the ball and writing the contract and Tinkerbell, and all that's kind of mixed in well. And I think they can actually expand off the Disney brand quite a bit and add the Incredibles, maybe a Pixar expansion or the Disney Park expansion. That'd be really, really cool. Since I live in Orlando, we go there all the time. It'd be really great to pick up a Disney Parks themed only one with all the rides and whatnot. It'd be really super cool. So I think the Disney one works really well. But some of this stuff, the deeper you get into it, the more you're going to have to be a Disney fanatic, because some of the things you might not know, the words are on the other side, so you could play like words if you wanted to, or you can flip all the words over before anybody gets the card and knows where they're going. You kind of say, okay, this is what this card does, and that can help out a lot. The Disney theme, the Disney brand is all over this thing. It looks really cool, but they cheaped out on some of the components. I feel like the little markers you put on people should have a little bit more artwork on them other than just generic Mickey heads. And your mileage may vary. Maybe you don't want to throw up Mickey. And I was a little surprised by the box art that didn't have more classic Disney, just these silhouettes. So they could have done more. They didn't. Maybe they were trying to relax that a little bit. But I think for families, this is the Codenames to get. The base game that you get with this one's a 4x4 grid. There's no assassin. All that's included in the game. You can play a more advanced version with the Disney if you want to, but that's considered a variant in this one to play with normal Codename rules. But I like this one quite a bit. I think it fits the family market to a T. Codenames Disney Family Edition. It's going to be, it's really striking to me that they use this silhouette here instead of using the vibrant colors of Disney. I wonder if that was for any particular purpose, but it's unique, so people might really like it, but it's not as striking as I think as it could be. You're going to get a rule book with it. You're going to get these little cards. I don't know, they're okay, but I don't know if you can see on here, they have like little Mickeys on them and different character silhouettes. You're going to get a whole bunch of these cards that have Disney characters on it. On the back, it'll tell you like Cinderella or what they're going for, Dragon. What is this supposed to be? A contract, maybe? Yep. Okay. And what is this? A bridge? Fantasia? It's a bridge. So a little bit of help on the back. If your little ones can read, you're going to have these cards that will be Disney. And these are not the best quality of things either. Like, they're okay. You don't have any artwork really on these. I mean, you have the little Mickey heads, and that's about it. But you don't have the characters like you had in regular Codenames. Everything else is fine. If you like Disney, you're going to like the quality of the art. I mean, this is just like directly from the cartoons and different shows and whatnot. So this is Disney throwing up on Codenames. So here's Codenames Disney, the rule book. You'll open it up. It's fairly good if you play anything. You have the component list over here. You'll have the setup with pictures over here. It's got some rules for 2 players if you just want to play with that. It's going to go through and show you how the key card works, and how you can flip these over for the additional one that you're trying to get the extra cover. It's going to give you some questions about clues, and really this clue thing, it's really what your family or friends want to do, and it tells you when to keep a straight face. So it kind of dumbs it down a little bit for the family, number of guesses you get, and how valid clues kind of work. And this is just a general overview. You're really going to find out how your family likes to play this. It gives you some gameplay examples with colors and pictures, which I really like. You can have the advanced game, which will be more like traditional Codenames. You're going to have a way to do some alternate gameplay, the 2-player game, 3-player if you want to score that out. And then for those that already know the game, this is the rules that you'll need just to jump right in. I found that good. I mean, if you like how the Codenames rulebooks go, it's fine. You'll learn the game. It's a party game. It's not that hard. You can read this probably in 5-10 minutes and be right in and playing. So this is Codenames set up for a Disney version. You're going to notice it's a 4x4 instead of a 5x5. You'll get one of these cards, and what these cards are going to show you, if you're the blue team, which ones you're trying to go. So if you're the blue team, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. If you're the red team, you're trying to guess these 3, and blue down here, and this one and this one. So whoever goes last will have one less to pick, and that will be signified by these tiles that you'll put down. You'll notice if you played regular Codenames, there's no gotcha. There's no, if you guess this one, you lose. It's made to be a little bit easier. So Codenames is pretty easy. So if I'm the blue and I'm trying to get people to guess, this is sadness, this is a star, and this is sail, or maybe I would say boat. So let's say sadness, star, sail. I might say, oh man, put me on the spot here. I didn't really think this through. If I'm trying to get them to guess one of those, I might say, let's keep it simple for children. I'll say I say adventure 2. And what I'm trying to get them is maybe there's adventure in space and this looks adventurous. You might look around and say, well, going to Disney Parks adventurous or whatever. I'm trying to get them to guess that. So you say a one word and a number. And that number represents how many clues you're trying to get them to go to, even though there is 6 possible clues on here that they could get. So if they said, this sailing looks adventurous and I'm blue, I would put a blue over to show that I've done it. If for some reason they said, Scrooge McDuck is adventurous and they guessed wrong, as you can tell on here, it's a red one, I would pick that. And if they pick any of the other ones, like, oh man, getting married, that seems pretty adventurous, and I would just show that it was a nobody one. And all you're trying to do is get everybody to pick all of yours before the other team gets theirs. And whoever does it first wins the round. You can play as many rounds as you want. If you're looking to play the more advanced version of Codenames that would come in the traditional box, you can do that here. In that case, you would just set up a 5x5 grid, get rid of the 4x4 cards, and use this set of 5x5 cards that come with this. How this would work just like traditional Codenames. You can see the red is who would go first, and then you have the black, which adds this X into it. If you get somebody to pick this card, and this guy's Cogsworth, somebody goes after Cogsworth, and your team guesses him, then the other team would immediately win. That can be a little drastic, especially, but it's a good catch-up mechanism. You can tell there's more to guess on here. So this would be more of a hard variant that you'll be able to use. Now, the game does come with 2-player and 3-player game rules, which be here, and there's a scoring system that you can utilize there. I'm not going to go into in details, but know that it is in the game. I don't know if I recommend that as much. And you have some alternate gameplays where you can do unlimited and try to get them to guess a whole bunch, or 0. For example, Feather 0 means none of our cards relate to feathers, and you can kind of get people to go that way. And those are some expert alternative gameplay. And that's how you play Codenames Disney. That's the 2 ways in the box. Who should buy Codenames Disney? I think it is for anybody with family, with kids, who wants to play the party game Codenames, and the Disney brand is going to be all over it. Kids love Disney. So many people love Disney. It's a universally loved brand, and I think that it fits this game very well to have those. Now, even kids that can't read, they know the Disney characters. They can kind of piece this thing together. The game is a little bit easier by the base game rules. You can play the advanced rules if you want with just adults, but if you're doing families of 4x4 with no assassin, that works really, really well with the kids. They don't get the frustration of somebody picking the wrong one. Although it's a really fun moment. You can put it in there if you want. It's available in this package, but you don't have to include it if you don't want to, which is a huge hit with smaller children. And this is where this market's going to be as for Disney fans, obviously, and for families, and that's where this one's going to hit at. And it's going to, I kind of wonder sometimes if something like this is going to take away from the brand, where it's like you would have bought Codenames anyway, so you just get this version, or how many people are like, oh, this has Disney on it, so I'm going to go out and get it. I don't know, but I wonder that. So it's going to be a keeper for our family, 100%. This one is one we'll keep because of the Disney brand. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.